Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. You're watching The Gleaming Goddess. In today's video, we are going to attempt this half cut crease with nude eye palette, and this is going to be like आजकल ना काफी trend में चल रहा है this eye look because everyone is rebranding it as Hollywood glam. What else? It called unapproachable makeup look. I have probably already posted a reel about this look on my Instagram. If you are not following me, take hints, okay, and follow me on Instagram. You do not want to miss out on all the content I'm posting over there. And then next, coming back to the topic. So in today's video we are going to recreate this look. It's really easy, anyone can recreate this, but this video is specifically for hooded eye girlies because I think a lot of girls think कि उनकी hooded eyes हैं तो वो काफी सारे टाइप के मेकअप लुक स्पेशली कट क्रीज जो है पुल ऑफ नहीं कर सकती हैं. If you have that myth in your head, then let me clear that up for you because I have some really useful tips and tricks that can help you achieve this look very easily, and hopefully this video will make your self makeup journey a little better. So give it a thumbs up if it does, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. So I'm going straight in with my most trusted Lakme 9 to 5 primer plus matte perfect cover foundation in the shade W320 warm caramel. It has medium coverage and is really buildable. I'm using this beauty blender from Zudio. I have wet it under cold water. I really like this foundation because I have combination skin and hyperpigmentation around my mouth and face, and it really covers them up really well and does not make my face look cakey or dry or flaky despite a matte formula. Whatever is left on my beauty blender, I like to take it on my eyelids. Now I'm adding another layer of foundation only on the areas where I need more coverage, like around my mouth or over my acne scars, and I'm spraying a layer of Swiss Beauty Natural Makeup Fixer because it leaves a dewy glow and helps blending easier, leaves a very seamless smooth finish. And I'm really taking my time to blend the foundation because I do not want to move it too much and I want high coverage from it, so I'm really taking my time, going slow with it. Again, I do not want to apply too much foundation on my forehead because it can crease really bad. So whatever is left on my beauty blender, I'll take it on my forehead, on my eyelids. And now we are up close and personal because I want to show you my eye base very clearly. I'm using a yellow cream corrector as my eye base from the Inside Cosmetics Pro Concealer palette. It has a really creamy formula which blends really well into the skin and leaves a perfectly smooth base for starting your eyeshadow. If you have oily lids, you can set your eye base with a translucent powder, but I'm going straight in with my eyeshadow. Today I'm using Matte Looks Follow Your Heart eyeshadow palette and Morphe's blending brush. You can see I have some lid space hidden inside the hood, hence the hooded eyes. But when I close my eyes, you can see there is some lid space and there is a little bit of creasing, which is pretty normal. You can always blend it out before applying your eyeshadow. So when I open my eyes, this lid space won't be visible and non-existent. Hence, I would not apply my eyeshadow on my natural crease line and rather go above it, which is I'll follow the hollow of my eye socket and go slightly above it to create a crease. This will give me more lid space to play with and make my eyes look bigger. With the back of the brush, I'm tracing exactly where I'll create the crease. So take your time finding the hollow of your eye socket before applying your eyeshadow. I'm going straight in with a dark brown eyeshadow on the outer corner and bring it into my crease line. And I know it's best practice to use a transitional shade, but I think it's unnecessary. You can rather pick the lightest amount of product and then use it on your crease to create a smooth gradient, because as a beginner I think कई बार हम जब transition shade के चक्कर में पड़ते हैं तो वो कई बार पैची हो जाता है, अंडर ब्लेंड या ओवर ब्लेंड हो जाता है. तो इट्स बेस्ट कि आप एक डार्क शेडो को लाइट अमाउंट में अप्लाई करो एंड देन ब्लेंड इट आउट and then increase the intensity wherever you like. So I would suggest you to use one eyeshadow only to create a seamless blend. Here I'm oscillating between the windshield motion and buffing motion to create the perfect gradient and intensity of the color. Now that I'm happy with the blend, I'm going to pack the dark brown eyeshadow with full intensity on the outer corner of my eyes, and I'm going to be very intentional with my placement because I want a foxy eye kind of look. For more intensity, I'm adding dark greyish black shadow on the outer corner. Now moving on to the most crucial part of this look, I'm using a flat concealer brush to cut the crease. I found this on Amazon a long time ago. It is perfect for doing intentional product placement. Again, make sure you're not following the natural cut crease of your eye and rather going above it. And always look straight in the mirror. and draw a very faint line with your concealer first before you go full in with it, because trust me, this will help you prevent any cut creasing mistake. And अगर कोई mistake हो भी जाती है तो you can easily fix it at this point. So go light with it, find your socket, find exactly where you want the placement to be, and then apply a full blown good amount of concealer and blend it properly. So I'm taking my sweet little time to do exactly that. Once I'm happy with the shape, I'm going to pick more concealer and place it on first half of my lids. Here you can clearly notice that I went way above my natural crease line. Now it's time to set the concealer in place. I'm going to use the lightest shadow from the same eyeshadow palette and pack it all over the first half of my lids. If you have oily lids, this is your time to pack the eyeshadow really well. You can also use a brush for neat placement. Now I'll use the blending brush with brown eyeshadow and blend out the harsh lines. You do not want to use dark brown eyeshadow here because then it would not create a smooth gradient. I want to intensify the brown above my crease, so I'm taking a flat angular brush and placing the brown eyeshadow directly over there. Then I'll blend it out with the same blending brush. I bought these brushes in 2018 or 19 I guess. If I can find them, I'll link it down below. Now this step will help you ensure that your crease is clean, crisp and it looks professional. Now I'm using Inside Cosmetics Pro HD Concealer, and I'm also taking the yellow shade from their Pro Concealer Corrector palette and placing it directly under my eye. Now this not only gives better coverage but it also makes my under eye look brighten up and better. For this look I want to keep all the focus on my eyes, that's why I'll keep my base minimal and apply the tiniest bit of blush. For rest of the base details you can check the description box below, I'll link all the products there. Now I'll unite my eyes by blending the same brown shadow on the outer half of my lower lash line and pair it with nude lips, and that will be the finished look. Okay, so that's it for today's video. But before going, I want to revisit all the points that I mentioned throughout this video. First of all, you need to prep your base really well. कोई भी अच्छा सा eye makeup base, concealer, whatever suits you, you can use that. I prefer using a cream eyeshadow base or a cream color corrector because I think उस पे ना eyeshadow बहुत easily stick हो जाता है, and एक बार आप टिका देते हो उसको तो अच्छे से, तो उसके बाद वो हिलता नहीं है. That's what I found. If you are comfortable using multiple shades at once, then I will say कि सबसे पहले आप सबसे lightest shade use करो ताकि आपको एक idea मिले कि आप कहाँ अपना ताकि आपको एक idea मिले कि कहाँ आप अपना darkest eyeshadow place करना चाह रहे हो. And अगर आपको तब भी placement समझ में नहीं आता है, I would say कि आप एक angled brush लो. I would say कि आप एक इस तरह का angled brush लो. ठीक है, एंगल ब्रश से आप जहां जहां पे आपको लग रहा है कि आप क्रीज वहां से कट करोगे, क्रीज कट करने के थोड़े से अबव एरिया से, जैसे मैंने वीडियो में किया, आप वहां पे ना थोड़ा डार्क आई शेडो वहां पे प्लेस कर दो एंड देन ब्लेंड इट आउट विथ ह blending brush. Third point is when you cut your crease, you want to use a flat brush, and flat brush will make it easier for you to cut the crease perfectly. And अगर आपसे crease cut करने में कोई गलती हो भी जाती है तो take an angular brush like this one and go in with your dark shadow, just go and then fill it in. जैसे जहाँ मेरी क्रीज है तो उसके ऊपर आई वेंट इन विद द डार्केस्ट ब्राउन शेडो. आई गो इन विद लाइक दैट एंड करेक्ट माई मिस्टेक. अगर मैंने क्रीज जो है थोड़ी ऊपर कट कर दी है तो आई गो इन विद द डार्केस्ट शेडो लाइक दिस. आई पैट इट डाउन, देन blend it out with a blending brush. The next thing, while applying your liner, what you want to do is आप अपना लाइनर बिल्कुल थिन रखो, एज आई हैव डन. व्हेन यू आर अप्लाइंग द लाइनर ऑन योर लिड स्पेस, यू वांट टू कीप इट रियली थिन. अदरवाइज बिकॉज वी हैव हुडेड आईज, लाइनर अगर आप अपना थिक रखते हो तो आपका आई मेकअप उसी लाइनर के पीछे छिप जाएगा, तो कोई फायदा ही नहीं हुआ कट क्रीज करने का. That's why whenever I apply my liner, I like to wing it out really well, and सामने की तरफ से I like to keep it thin, and inner corner पे I like extend my inner corner so it like slightly elongates my liner. So that's it for today's video, and those were the only tips that I had to share with you. So if you found this video helpful, you know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram if you are not following me already. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.